Rain throws another $1,000 and just stands there and takes it out and throws it on the ground.
At this pile of treasure.
Beautiful.
Excellent. You all lay Triton atop the treasure. As you guys lay him across the gold, pearls, various valuables, Curvis steps forward holding the holy symbol of Abadar, a golden key on like a metal key ring, holds it in front of his head like a lantern. You see Aemon pull out a small golden arrow from his chest pocket that as he holds it up in his hand, it kind of floats around of its own accord, and the pair of them begin to chant.
As this is happening, Cetus is scribbling notes very fast.
Aemon closes his eyes, but you see kind of, instead of the sunlight playing across Aemon's eyelids, it looks like the dappled shadows you would see in like a coniferous evergreen forest. Like the dappled sunlight shadows coming through the leaves seems to be dancing across his face, even though you are out by the beach. He starts chanting, holding the arrow in front of him. The first gift you ever receive is your family. We all grow from the seeds of our parents' plant. Aristil, grant this one life once more. You see Curvis holding up the key as it begins to glow and rattle against the key ring. Unto each thing is given a role to play in the world that fits perfectly within all others. With each turn of every tiny wheel, our civilization spreads to cover the world. Order and prosperity flow forth. Abadar, return this one to life. As they both say, like, return this one to life in sync, the gold and pearls and valuables begin to swirl, disintegrating into a fine white dust that glitters in the sunlight. As it spirals around the body of Triton, starting at his tail, circling up closer to his torso, and finally wrapping around his head. We cut back to Triton. Triton, you find yourself in a line of souls stretching out to the horizon. Next to you, you see crouching. The man looks wizardly, with black raven wings. This is, from your other game, recognized as one of our friends who died in Rune Lords near the beginning. Turgon's original character.
Oh, that's right. He became a servant of them.
Hey, Triton. Died adventuring, I take it?
So is the way of things.
I've been there. And I agreed to serve Our Lady of Graves as one of her psychopomps. I shepherd souls, keep them safe along the river of souls from hags and the like, and guide people where they need to go. If you're willing to accept it, it looks like your friends aren't quite ready to give up on you. As he holds out his hand, kind of underhandedly pointing at you, you can see that same glittering white mist spiraling around you on this plane as it does on the material. Take my hand, and we'll complete the spell. You have to be willing.
Triton is longingly going to look at the hand, and despite wanting to go with him, he's going to respond with something else instead. As much as I'd love to go back to the material plane to see my newfound friends, have a life and family of my own, and perhaps see my parents and my brother again one more time, that's not the way of Gazra. And I fear intersecting in the process of life, death, and rebirth, I can end on the wrong side, and I can't give up my faith for something so selfish as just to live again.
It is true.
Will you carry a message and tell them thank you?
I will. The wind and the waves are harsh but fair. The god of nature, the god of the sea, the goddess of weather. They say respect the sea and sky lest you bring ruin. I understand your choice. Go to Pharasma. You'll find your just reward there. You see he reaches out, and instead of taking your hand, as on the material plane, that spiral of glittering dust reaches your level with your eyes. It does so in the planes beyond. But the psychopomp darts out a hand and grabs it, and in a flash is gone. Standing in front of you all, you see a 7-foot-tall, almost angelic figure, but pale, with black feathery wings. He smiles at you all.
It's a summoning spell.
Curvis and Aemon, they're like panting. Their holy symbols fall to the ground.
Oh, no,
Aemon's like, no, I felt it. The spell worked. His soul did not return. It is not his way. It is not his god's way. Triton told me to tell all of you. Thank you. But he has gone on to meet the Lady of Graves and find his lot in the outer planes. I wish you all luck. I may not have the gifts of fate that my mistress does, but things are coming. What'd you say about his body?
Do you think it'd be okay with me keeping his body?
That's
I'm not
kind
okay
of a
with
fucked
it.
up take. Why would you worry about that?
I'm not going to do it if it would be weird for him.
Look, it's
Rain will
weirder.
walk
It's
over-
he like the like black-winged angel like folds his arms. Like, it's weirder that you specified that it wouldn't be weird.
Rain will walk in front of her and just shake her head. No, he made his choice. Let him go.
Are you
Yeah,
all
uh,
right, Cetus? Do you want to talk about it? The angel
I'm not going
says.
to try to bring him back. I just want to understand the announcement.